And love is what has brought us here.
We used to joke that June had a built-in radar. So it didn't matter where we were. The minute we walked into a room, no matter how dark it was, how many people were inside, she was immediately able to pick out like the cute guy in the room, right? Always.
So I actually met Eddie probably only a few weeks before we graduated from high school. I remember seeing him around, and he was a pretty cool guy. He was always trying to be tough, never smiled. So I was kind of like, oh, this is a really cool guy here. But the one thing about Eddie was that in high school, he actually had a lot of friends that were girls. So I was like, oh, we should hang out.
And love is what has brought us here.
Her radar, we called it her radar. It was completely calibrated correctly because as far as I'm concerned, it always picks the losers in the room, right? Always. It's getting better, I promise, I promise. Stick with me, okay? Stick with me.
And anybody who knows Eddie knows, he's had about a dozen jobs. And that's actually what brought him up here to, San Francisco. But obviously he found more than just a job coming up here.
And he's moving up here. And I was like, what? Why? And then she's like, I don't know. She's just moving up here. For you? And he's like, maybe.
Your head up so high. Lifts your head up so high. I can see it dark.
But he did move up here, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna help him go shopping and look for new places and stuff. And I was like, oh girl, you need to not do that. That is sending him the wrong message, and if you're not interested, you better not. And then she goes to Costco, and then she finds him a place like a block away from her house. And I was like, oh God, this is, I'm gonna have to pray for this one.
And I do promise before God and these witnesses
I do promise before God and these witnesses
to be your loving and faithful husband.
to be your loving and faithful husband.
In sickness and in health,
sickness and in health.
I promise to love and to cherish you
I promise to love and cherish you
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
The thing with Eddie is that I didn't get the chance to meet you for quite a while until after you guys had been dating for a little bit. And there was something different right away. And for me, I guess it was the fact that I believe real love will change people, right? The way you made her feel, the way that you changed her. I immediately liked you before I even met you. So without all of that said, you basically fixed her radar. Thank you for doing that.
Carry with the light to carry on.